a rainy day, no tree work, so I'm here in the shop. I'm gonna do 3 axes today. They're all for my buddy Warren, and we ended up doing a trade. He found some really cool stuff, and I gave him some cash for it, but part of the trade was that I halved these 3 axes for him. So he brought the heads, he brought the handles. I'm just gonna put them together for him. So the first one is this True Temper Flint Edge Dayton. It's a big, nice Dayton, stamped USA, and it's going on this handle. I gave this handle to him a while back because I didn't quite like this curve right here. I bought these a while back, and I wasn't too fond of these handles, but he liked it, and it's gonna work out good for this project. So that's the first one. And the second one is one of my favorites. This is a 4-pound GBA rafting axe. It weighs 4 pounds 13 ounces. So these stamped 4s, sometimes they almost weigh 5 pounds. And yeah, this one's pretty heavy. It's got the stamp 4. This is the strokes line. The only thing I don't like about this is the top of the eye is smaller than the bottom. It's supposed to be the other way around. And this one looks like it kind of got smashed up here. But look how thick the walls are. So I'm not even gonna try to bend that back. My solution is to leave the handle proud and have it mushroom out over. So that's my plan with this one. And number 3, and that's going on just a straight 28 House Handle Company miner's handle. And the third one is pretty sweet. It's another GBA double bit. They call this a tweener because it's halfway in between a cruiser and a full-size axe. I collect these. I collect all the GBA strokes line, and I didn't even know there was this one until he brought it over. This one is a stamped 3, so it's not 2.5, it's not 3.5, it's 3. I didn't even realize there was a one that was just a 3, and the eye size is a little bit bigger than a cruiser, but a little bit smaller than a full-size double bit. So this handle is going to fit it perfect. And he brought a wedge. So that'll be the third one. This axe right here is one I don't have, and I wouldn't mind finding one. So if anybody out there has a stamped 3 GBA double bit, I'm looking for that, and I'm looking for the number 5. I don't have the 5 either. So we're about ready. I'm not going to show a whole lot of the hafting process. I'm just going to get one done and show it to you. So yeah, this is for you, Warren. Thanks, man. Oh, he gave me this. He thought he found a 3, and he brought it over, and I was like, man, that really looks like a 3.5. But all you could see was the 3, and then I took it over to the wire wheel, and it says 3.5. The really cool thing about this axe, though, is it's got the original handle, the original strokes handle. I haven't cleaned it up or nothing, but yeah, that thing's sweet. So this is a 3.5, and this one's a 3. I'm looking for a 3 if anybody's got one. So I'm gonna get one of these done and I'll show it to you. one down. This thing turned out pretty good. These handles are really interesting. The geometry on these handles I don't really understand, but just kind of doesn't, that curve just doesn't seem right for some reason. I'm not sure. When you hold it, you can really feel the awkwardness, but other than that, pretty sweet axe. Turned out pretty good. It's going to be a good user. £4 true temper flint edge Kelly Works. So there's number one. I'm gonna get started on the second. All right, number two, 3 pound GBA double on hickory. All right, number two's done. This one turned out really nice. Sometimes it just goes easier than other times, and this one went really easy. Like start to finish was probably 25 minutes. Double bits can be hard sometimes getting them straight this way. This one just went on straight. I didn't have to do like any adjustments or anything. I didn't have to try to persuade it in any way, you know. And I only had to take very minimal amount of wood off to get it to fit, so it went really fast. And I don't know what kind of wedge that was. He sent it with me. I'll have to ask him. But it was a nice wedge. I would say the number threes are really rare. I've never seen another one. And the fact that this one is in this good shape, I feel like it's a pretty valuable axe, you know. Like it has full bits, there's no chips. There's no like bang marks where somebody tried to get it off, you know. It's a nice axe. So that's 2 of 3. I got one more. I got the rafter. I'll show it to you here one more time. Stamped 4 GBA rafting axe. Actually weighs 4 pounds 13 ounces. Going on this hickory 28. So this one will be a little challenging because that eye is narrow. So let me get that done. I'll turn the camera back on. Number 3 is done. This thing was a challenge. Like I was saying on that last one, some of them go real smooth and some don't. This one was challenging because the way the eye was. Really, I needed some way to open up the top of the eye. I don't have a way of doing that here, so it kind of looks narrow. I got a wedge pretty deep down in there though. It should be fine. It's not ideal, you know. This is a really good example of a GBA rafting axe. It's got some scratches, it's a little bit beat up, but the pole's in really good shape, full bit, good stamp. So yeah, they all turned out pretty good. Warren's gonna be stoked. That's what it's all about, really, is that he's happy. And I don't normally do this. I don't do this for everybody. Like he brought these heads and handles over for me to do, but it's not something I do. He's a close friend of mine. So just wanted to throw that out there. But, yeah, there it is. Right on, Warren. I hope you're happy. Here's one more look at all three of them.